Hello everyone. Here we are going to see about Unit 1 continuation. So in this presentation we are going to see about the what are the factors which should affect the entrepreneurial growth. So the first thing will be the economic environment. So one of the most important factors which should affect the entrepreneurship is the economic environment. Nowadays, it should comprises of capital, labor, raw material, and market demand. So the capital is one of the most important factors of productions for the enterprise. So it will increase in the capital investment in a viable projects, which will result in the increase in profits and make them into a particular process by accelerating the capital formation. So entrepreneurship activity is to get a boost with the easy availability of funds on investment. Second thing, it is labor. So labor on a business process, economic environment, the next thing will be labor. It is a easily availability of the right type of workers who has an effect of entrepreneurship. So the quality and then the quantity of the labor will influence the emergence and the growth of the entrepreneurship. So the problem of the labor will be solved by providing the infrastructural facilities that will include the efficient transportation. So the raw materials. Next, it is one of the basic ingredients that will be required for the productions. Shortage of raw materials can be affect the entrepreneurial environment. So without any adequate supply of raw materials, the industry cannot functions properly. So most of the entrepreneurship is adversely affected by the raw materials. The next thing will be the market. So the role and the importance of the market should be very important for growth of the every entrepreneurship. So in the modern competitive world, the entrepreneurship can think of survive their absence in the latest knowledge about the market and the various marketing technical fields should be available in the entrepreneurial growth. Second thing will be the social environment. So we have a strong affect the entrepreneurial behavior which will contribute to entrepreneurial growth. So the social setting is not that the people will grow shapes their basic beliefs, that is the values and norms. So the social factors can be family background, such that is we can say about the joint family who can provide the family resources to invest and expand the family business. Next is the friends and relatives, religion, social status. All these things will become under the social environment. So the social environment will be having the social mobility and social marginality. So social mobility means that it is having the degree of social and geographical mobility. So the nature of the mobility will be in the system first view that will having the high degree of mobility that favorable for the entrepreneurship development. Second view is lack of mobility, which will promote the entrepreneurial growth. And third view says the system should neither be too rigid nor too flexible. So it is to show the flexibility in the individual, that is to settle towards the roles. So if it is too rigid, the entrepreneurs will be restricted along with the other activities. Next is the social margin. So it will refers to the state of being excluded from the social activity in the outer side. So it is positively influence the entrepreneurship. Next, third thing will be the compelling factor. So many times the compulsion is rather than willingness, which will force one to become an entrepreneur in a succeed or failure way. So the strong desire to something is independent and the government incentives to make use of their technical and professional skills, manufacturing experience, business experience and technical know. This will all leads to the excess funds lying in the idle. It can also encourage one to become a entrepreneur. So the responsibility of the maintenance of large families will have the shortage of funds. The fourth thing will be the cultural factors. So it is that the tangible man who have made the objects like furniture, and intangible man will have the concepts like laws, morals and knowledge. So values and behaviors will be accepted within the society. Next is the facilitating factors. So the elders are resistant to permit their young entrepreneurs. So parents should encourage the young entrepreneurs. So success stories of the entrepreneurs can be incorporated in the curriculum. Next is the psychological factors. So for the achievement of the motivation, it means due to the drive to become overcome challenges. So it is personally a personality characteristics that is the major determinant of the entrepreneurship development. So most of the average level of achievements of motivations will be exist in a society. It will ensure a relatively high amount of entrepreneurship in the society. So people with low achievements and motivation work for money or other such incentives, or else the people with high achievements motivation work for the status will prefer personal responsibility for decision, and it will take a moderate risk and possess interest in concrete knowledge of the result. So the traits of the needs for achievements can be developed through various training programs. Next, attitude of government. So the government all over the world can play a very important role in the emergence of entrepreneurship. That is, the positive actions by the government can facilitate the growth of entrepreneurship, whereas negative actions can advertise, influence entrepreneurial emergence and growth. So it is the government which will regulate the business activities. So most of the government policies are going to influence all the decisions of entrepreneurs, which is regarding what to produce, how much to produce, and what quality to produce, where to produce, or whom to produce. So the entrepreneurs are to operate within the concessions and limits set by the government. So it is in the interest of the potential entrepreneurs to thoroughly scan the government policies before taking the decisions with regard to setting up enterprises. Next, government should maintain the proper distribution of economic power between the private and public sectors. So they would encourage the tempo of industrialization by spreading the entrepreneurship to every city, town or village. So they should disseminate the entrepreneurial talent, which should be concentrated in a few dominant communities to a large number of people of varied social and economic groups. Several institutes should be established in to encourage their entrepreneurship development.